Thank you.
Here we go.
So in the beginning of the season, I didn't expect that because, especially in the first season, okay, the target was try to finish some race in the podium, and then on the second half of the season, try to fight for some victory. But you know, already now I won 3 races.
Good morning, sir.
Charles Bonnet.
Yes, sir.
I'm Dennis Murphy from Dateline. How are you?
I know exactly who you are.
Good.
Good to
Thanks-
meet you, sir.
Thanks for doing this. Look, we're going to be sitting here talking for as much time as we can
Yes, sir.
get with the system. Did this happen? Is this close to what actually happened in that garage, Charles?
Absolutely not. There's
That your fetish got out of control and you killed that woman and then her kids?
no. In fact, here's the thing.
The investigation was very long. There's times that you wonder yourself if the person's going to ever get caught or if they're just going to end up out there somewhere.
Tell the story that my only claim to fame, or my only claim to infamy, perhaps, is that I tell people, as the first catcher in the family, I taught him everything I knew about catching, and he realized that when he got to minor leagues that he'd probably best forget everything that I taught him pretty quickly and listen to the pros.
Don't let his bridle get hooked on that handle now. You see that handle sticking up? Okay. Pull to the left or the right, one way or the other. Straight elbows, babe. Straight elbows. There you go. There you go. Good job. Slow him down a little. Awesome, Kira. That's a lot better. Not as, oh, there's a little bounce. Good job.
Well, the last time I talked to you, I told you, protect the football. I said, I love your game, love the way you play. You know, you're from Dallas, Georgia, huge Georgia fan, but I said, you got to protect the ball. This year, you're doing just that. What has made a difference?
You know, I think obviously we have a new offense coming in, so I had to learn and pick that up as fast as I possibly could, and then just some new ideas on how to play the quarterback position. You know, coming from our head coach, Coach Caldwell, all the way down, you know, Coach Lombardi, our offensive coordinator, and Jim Bob, my quarterback coach, all, you know, care a whole bunch about protecting the football, as they should. It's the number one stat in football, and I've tried to do the best job that I can at pleasing them and, you know, playing my game, but still, you know, making sure that we're not hurting ourselves.
My name is Jeff Congdon. My family and I moved here about 35 years ago to officially become Hoosiers. And of course, to officially become a Hoosier, you have to like the Indy 500. And probably about 2 years ago, John Pappas, who was associated with me in several ventures, said, Jeff, have you ever heard of the Boyle Race Headquarters? I said, well, who's that? And John said, well, we got to dig into this. So of course, you know, we go right to Google and we start checking this thing out. And sure enough, we find that Umbrella Mike Boyle was famous back in the 20s and 30s for his race team. And of course, that just led us down the merry path. John said, well, I think Donald Davidson knows where his headquarters are. I said, well, quick, call Donald right away. We need to know where this building is. So sure enough, 1701 Gent Avenue. John and I drove over there the next day, and what do we find? We're sitting in it. It needs some work.
Obviously, I don't have to really talk about how significant this trophy is. You know, it's just it's a piece that is probably recognized probably anywhere in the world. You know, it's just it's so special. And I always said that Indianapolis is the only race in the world that I think has as same value as a championship. And the Borg Warner is the symbol of that, of course.
We're getting involved with this great program called Play 60. We're supporting a bunch of kids coming out to get to play with the Colts players, but not before we get to play with them first. And
not the kids, the Colts players.
Yes.
Yes.
Who is ready to play 60?
Let's go! Everybody on the field!
Congratulations and all the best to you.